a man, and I just killed my wife. So, the Yule lads. When I say usually I'm expecting someone to know what I'm talking about. But let's be honest, the Yule lads are not a very common part of Christmas unless you live in Iceland. And I guarantee none of you guys live in Iceland. I mean, I looked at the analytics before this. The closest place to Iceland that people are watching me is Canada and then Sweden. Alright, anyway. So, we're getting off topic. The Yule lads. They're quite the interesting grouping of children. They're not really children anymore, but their parents are Grilla. I think it's Gryla or something like that. Gryla. And then I don't know how to pronounce whatever the hell this is. I do know that this one makes a v sound, but I don't know what the rest of it does because I personally don't speak Icelandic. But anyway, the Yule lads are quite the interesting group that annoy people during Christmas or Christmas time because in Icelandic, Yule means Christmas or Christmas time or maybe December. Once again, personally, I don't speak Icelandic and I would never want to speak Icelandic. However, here are all the Yule lads' names, and here are Salmonell's depictions of what they look like, and now I will be the one telling everyone about them, all 13 Yule lads. Okay, let's start. So, there's whatever the hell this thing is, and he comes from December 12th to December 25th. Those are the times he annoys people. Now, generally, he just bothers sheep all day. He's called Sheepcoat Clod, even though this is just one word, and I don't know what a clod is. I don't know how a coat has anything to do about it, and for some reason, he has two peg legs that make him walk like this. Actually, let me give him a better demonstration. So I pretty much walked like this and bothered sheep all day. I don't know why. I don't know how that's supposed to deter children from throwing skewer at their moms or whatever. But that's how he walked, okay? He was an interesting guy. However, here's the thing. He just dies on Christmas, and he's not seen until December 12th of the next year. But now we've got the next absolutely beautiful... Why is everything shaking so much? Oh, crap. Alright, but we've got the next beautiful, amazing, and I'm gonna rank these in my personal favorites at the end of the video. But we got the next beautiful, amazing, glorious Yule lad, also known as the Yule Men or the Yule Ipatinchung. I don't know. That's actually not how it's pronounced at all. Alright, but this next one is Gully Gawk, also known as whatever the hell that is. So what he does is he hides in gullies, which are these. And what he likes to do in those gullies is he likes to wait for... I realize a lot of these have stuff to do with farming, but he likes to wait to steal milk. So let's say the guy is milking his cows, he puts them in like a bucket, and he leaves to go pee in a bush or whatever. Maybe he's gonna do this thing. Okay, this is off topic, but in my dream, there was a 45-year-old man with a knife petting a cat who was peeing on an apple. I don't know why that was in my dream. I don't know if that means I'm mentally disabled or something, but it was a thing. Alright, but anyway, he waits for them to go pee in a bush or whatever, and then he steals the milk, and that's why he's called Gully Gawk, because he gawks at gullies and stays in them. However, the next Yule lad is one of my personal favorites, and I think it'll be one of your personal favorites. Unless you're an idiot, then it won't be one of your personal favorites. So next there's Stubby, and I actually know how to pronounce this one, I think. It's Stufud. This is how it's spelled. Okay, so we have Stufud, and Stubby is abnormally short. So imagine a deranged midget who really likes pots. So yeah, this is pretty much what he does, and he's an interesting guy. He should be malnourished, but I think he's so short, like, it doesn't say how short he is, but apparently he's like the size of this jaguar, so he's a good, I don't know, like half an inch. This is 10 inches, and it's roughly 2 jaguars, so this would be 5, more like 4. Okay, let's just say he was a 4-inch midget. Alright, that doesn't make any sense. He was a 2-foot midget, and this midget was absolutely deranged, and he liked just stealing crap from pots, which y'all see is very similar to one of the Yule lads who's coming later on this list. Okay, but let's move on to another one that, personally, I enjoy. So this one might actually be my favorite, just from the fact that he's so malnourished, but he's Spoonlicker. He can only lick spoons. That's all he does. He cannot do anything else. The only consumption of food or water or skyr or milk or whatever the hell comes from licking spoons. So he is incredibly malnourished. What a guy. Other things that he do involve crying, and that's about it. Alright, next we have one that I'm not too keen on, but I'm pretty sure it's a fan favorite among the Icelandic communities. Now this guy is just a ripoff of Stubby. It's Pot Scraper, his name looks like that. I really don't know how to pronounce these. But yeah, he just scrapes pots and eats the scraps. So you know when you're cooking eggs and like half the egg sticks to the pot because you didn't add enough butter or something? Well, he would be glad about that. Yeah, what a lame moron. Alright, next one, nice one. So this one needs a little backstory for Bulllicker, aka whatever the hell that thing is. But, so Bulllicker hides under beds and waits to lick bowls. So here's the thing. In Iceland, people used to put wooden bowls under their beds for a midnight snack. They get up in the middle of the night, they eat their skyr, their Icelandic yogurt, and they say, okay, that was nice. However, he hides under beds and then starts licking the bowls profusely while they're asleep or after they're finished. And this is pretty much all he does. Then there's Door Slammer / Sniffer, and all he does is just slam doors, preferably at night, just to annoy everyone in the household. Wow, just wow. All he does is slam doors. This is what his name is in Icelandic. I don't know why that's like a thing. It's all this stuff is supposed to deter children from being bad kids. But I'm just gonna be honest. I would want to see Bulllicker in action. I would want to see him go to one of my bowls that I keep under my bed. It would be a fun experience. It would be exuberant. I would love it. But this next one, I don't know. I don't eat skyr. Greek yogurt is fine, but it's not skyr. But this next one is Skyr Gobbler. And if you know what skyr is, then you probably already know what he does. But pretty much, all he does is, he does the art of, he has a great affinity for skyr according to, Wikipedia. Especially during the night to wake up the household. I really just ripped off Wikipedia with that one. But, yeah, so he likes skyr. He really enjoys, eating it loudly at night to wake up the entire household. If you're wondering what skyr is, you're a moron, but let me tell you anyway. It's pretty much like yogurt, but from Iceland, so it's slightly more weird. But yeah, and it was usually kept in this, which is like a barrel basin. Actually, not a basin. I don't know. It's like a bucket and a barrel if it was put together. But this next one, I don't like. Okay, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This one might be my least favorite Yule lad. So this guy likes to commit theft all day. You know, pretty much what he does is he peeps through windows, he goes, hi, and he looks through these windows to look for things to steal. So say he had this thing, and he really had it on his mind, and he was like, alright, I better go steal that. So he's gonna peep through the window, he'll go, Dorish! He'll turn Indian for a few seconds, but he will go back to normal very soon. He will not turn Indian, I forgot. Okay, anyway, so he'll look through, and he'll say, I want to steal this. He'll find a way to break into the house and steal it, at night, this time not trying to wake up the family, just trying to take crap from them. So yeah, what a guy. So, besides Door Slammer, there's also Doorway Sniffer. He sniffs at doorways so he could find quote-unquote leaf bread, which is, again, just bread but from Iceland, so it's slightly weirder. And so yeah, he just sniffs doorways. Again, not trying to wake up the family, because he is just trying to get his well-deserving leaf bread. This next guy, best name, second best name actually, probably one of the best characters though. Meat Hook. What the hell is a meat hook? But I like it. Okay, so what Meat Hook does is, and this is his name, actually I'll just put all the names right here, okay? Those are all the names, because I'm forgetting to show them, and like, it's all garbage, so I'm probably, whatever, all the names right here, okay? Great. So anyway, what Meat Hook likes to do is, so instead of having a right hand, or is it a left hand? I think it's a right hand. He has a hook, and he hooks meat that has been left out overnight, preferably lamb, but he'll take any meat that he could get, and he takes on his hook, and he eats the meat. What the hell? But, so yeah, he's a fun guy. And on this next one, if you thought Meat Hook was a good name, well, this one will blow you out of the water. Because this is the best name I have ever heard, and it deserves more recognition. Alright, say it with me, everyone. Sausage Swiper. Sausage Swiper. Oh my god. So, Sausage Swiper likes sausages, if you couldn't tell, and he swipes them. That's pretty much his whole deal. He just likes that stuff. He hides in rafters. So, he pretty much hides in a place where people cooked sausages, I think. I'm not too sure what a rafter is. But as the sausages were being smoked, I suppose he liked undercooked sausage. He would steal them and run away. So this one, he did not care if he was found by the family. It doesn't say that he was fast, but we're going to assume he was slightly he was slightly slower than Usain Bolt and slightly faster than Tyreek Hill. So, like, he was a pretty fast guy. But now this next one, isn't too great. He's not annoying or anything, but, candle beggar. He just begs for candles all day. And the thing that he does is, so in Iceland, at least what did happen in Iceland, is candles were widely accepted as an amazing thing that everybody wanted. However, now people just have lights and churches and houses. They had houses. What the hell am I saying? But anyway, so candles were a fun thing in Iceland. Everyone enjoyed them. Everyone just wanted them. However, he said, I'm going to make everyone's life a living hell and beg for candles from this day to this day. So, he's a fun guy. He's not a fun guy. He's an absolute idiot. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. I hate him. I would despise him. So anyway, here is my glorious list from worst to best of the Yule lads. If any Icelandic people are watching this, please teach me your language, and why the hell is it so weird? I mean, German has all the schnitzels. You guys have all the 44 this. But, alright. Here's the list. Just give me 1 second to prepare it all. I have composed a beautiful list. And, some of these entries might surprise some of you. Last window peeper, he's just annoying. I don't think there's any other way to put it. I mean, he steals. He's not necessarily funny. He's literally just like, I don't know, he's boring. That's the best way to put it. Candle beggar, he sucks. He's also just annoying. And I know that they're all supposed to be annoying, but let's think of some good ones like bowl licker and stubby. They're annoying in fun, cool ways, while these people are just annoying. Alright, then we got door slammer, that also just sounds annoying. Now, door sniffer is a bit better, but he doesn't really do much, which is why he's not that high in the list. We're getting into the average ones with door sniffer, though. Now we got pot scraper. He's just like a cheap ripoff of Stubby. Like, some old man wanted to add a 13th one, so he just kind of copied Stubby and made him less midgety. Then we got gully gawk. I'm stupid and don't really fully understand what a gully is, but it doesn't sound boring. I mean, he still, does what he does, but he's nothing special. Then there's sheep coat clod. I just realized that coat meant, like, the sheep's coat. Still, nothing too special. I mean, bothering sheep sounds kind of fun. I mean, the peg legs. If he didn't have the peg legs, he'd be right in front of candle beggar, but, the peg legs do add some stuff. Then there's Skier Gobbler. Never had Skier, but I think he's cool. Then there's Stubby. Yeah, it's not as high as I think it was expected for him, but I still like him. He's top 5er. At least the 3, 4, and 5, they could all be interchangeable. Then there's Spoon Licker. I love the malnutrition. It's just a great way to add that in there. And then there's Bull Licker. I love how he hides under the beds. And I like all the little tidbits that are put to the side. It's not their main thing, but it's something that they do. Then there's Sausage Swiper. He's like the less versatile version of Meat Hook with a slightly better name. Yes, the name is amazing, but he only eats sausages. And then there's Meat Hook in number 1. Meat Hook, amazing. Absolutely glorious. So, I hope you guys like the video. If you want more Christmas-themed, anecdotals, then please comment below. I want more Christmas themed anecdotals. And if comments are turned off, well, I mean, you probably do want Christmas themed anecdotals, don't you? Yeah, you do. Alright, so have a great day, everyone. But I hope you get what you want for Christmas. And if you